Strawberry shake's really rocking my world right now. No kidding. There's nothing freaking better than Mickey D's strawberry shake. My boys always give me crap about ordering strawberry. But you know what? Real men drink strawberry. I kid you not. And it's kind of funny, but that's what I had that night. You know, the night of the incident. That's what everybody, their mom likes to call it anyway. Oh, let me get you guys caught up in this. Let me give you some history. In 2023, over 550 anti-LGBT bills have been introduced into the State House, with 80% of those have been passed into law. With real-world hateful rhetoric coming from politicians and online, that makes hate real, especially for LGBT minorities. Welcome to Hate Crime, or as Apollo likes to call it, the night of the incident. Big Mac, strawberry shake, large fries by Jared Boncelli. It was me, Peach, and Slideshow that night. 3 of us boys. We just been out driving in my car, cherry red. My mom and pops got me for graduation. So like I said, it's only been a couple months. We're out driving around with McDonald's, and Peach had used his fake ID to go score some beer at 7-Eleven. And so we go drive onto that park in Midtown. You know, Triangle Park. So the cops don't usually go through there at night, so that's when we go to drink with them. So we're sitting on the wall, drinking, talking about going away in the fall, and we see this guy, you know, could seem clear as day in the streetlights and whatnot. And Peach and Sideshow just started laughing. They just started busting up because he looks queer, you know? He looks gay. Tight jeans like a chick will wear and a muscle tee or whatnot. And we just start yelling stupid stuff from across the street from him. You know, hey, hello, and why don't you come over here and show what you're good for? And this guy turns back and yells, screw you! And you see, that's what started all of this. If he would have just kept walking, none of this would have ever happened. But he walked. And so all of a sudden, we're not on the wall anymore. We're exactly where that guy was walking. And Slideshow has the bat from the back of my Mustang, and he's holding it just like we were in high school. And he's swinging it around, and he connects. And that guy, that gay dude, is down on the ground, arms and legs going all crazy, like some type of octopus or something, just making all this noise. And then Peach takes it back too, and he hits this guy like a bunch of times. And then he turns to me and says, do it, man. You've got to do it. It's just like a piñata. It's just like a piñata, man. And you see, the thing is, I wasn't gonna hit him. He was busted up pretty bad already. And then Apollo turns to me and says, Sideshow turns to me and says, what's your deal, Apollo? You want to kiss the queer? You want to make him feel better? What are you, a queer, Apollo? I'm not. Of course I'm not. And my boys, they know that. But I just got so pissed off that I took the bat. My bad. And I'm standing over this guy he's busted up real bad, and he can still talk, you know, he can still yap. And he looks at me and just says one thing, just one thing. Tell my mom I love her. And I take the bat, and I hit him. And I hit him again, and again, and again. And then, I don't know, all I hear is Peach say, dude, that's enough. We gotta split. This queer might have ace or something. We gotta go. And then, that's when I realized there's all this blood. There's so much blood, like the 3 of us were in a horror movie or something. So, we split. We left that guy on the sidewalk. And guess what? He was a gay guy. His name was John Smith. And he was a gay guy. He had a boyfriend or a life partner or whatever they like to call it. He was 25. Died in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. And so, of course, by the next morning, it's all over the papers and it's all over the news. So once again, I get arrested. And Peach doesn't even last the day before he goes and squeals to the cops. So, my mom and pops get this team of lawyers that come over every single day and ask me questions about everything. Everything. I have to answer questions about Peach, my family, and Slideshow, or whether or not I've ever had a girlfriend or not. Negatory on that front. I never found one that met my standards, you know. But they just kept asking all these questions. And it just went on forever. And you know what? That's where I start to get a little sketchy on everything. I start to go a little cuckoo because I started to see it like a circus. Like I'm 6 against something, going to the circus with my pops, and the lawyers are all lions growling at each other. And then these people come in, talking about bloodstains and types and splatters, just clowns with big happy faces on their faces, and some of them have frowns. And then there's the judge with big old glasses. He's the ringleader, directing them all. And it's just like I could smell that popcorn and hear the circus music on loop over and over again. My lawyers did good though. They tried, they really did. They tried to help me. They tried to say it was Peach who beat to do last, that it wasn't my bad that they used. And they used big words like narcissistic personality disorder and internalized homophobia. The thing is though, I did it. I did. And so one day we're at the circus. The trial. And the district attorney, she's grilling me, asking me the same old stupid questions over and over again. How many times did you strike Mr. Smith with a baseball bat? Did you mean to hit him in the head? Did you mean to kill Mr. Smith? And it's just like the room started to spin. And I lost it. I did it, okay? I knew I was going to go over there with the bat and I was going to beat his head in. I don't even know why I yelled. It's just like I was the one bleeding on the floor all over. And I look across the circus, and I just see my mom mouthing the words, "I love you," over and over again. It was pretty much over after that. I had to meet with all kinds of drinks to make sure that I wasn't crazy. They decided I wasn't. You see, anything that night could have gone differently. I could have got a food poisoning from my Big Mac. I could have gone to see Slideshow's girl. I could have told Peach whatever. My point is, it didn't. I told my mom I was going to be really brave about this. And I won't be able to see her through that glass mirror thing. But I know she's going to be outside that door. They say the gas chambers are like your drowning. And you're going out to sea and you'll never return. And they say to breathe in real deep. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Breathe in real